Hey there. Sorry here. It's been a while since I've done like some of the older trials, and there's not much else going on this week. I was a bit bored, so I figured I'd take Wondrous Flash Lightning. She's probably the last good unit I'm going to pull for a long time. It's nice that we are actually getting Vanille this week, who goes very well with Wondrous Flash Lightning. But yeah, they've decided to jack up prices on even non-premiums. And so I definitely will not be spending any Lapis because I have nowhere close to enough to pity for Vanille. So yep, I'll just throw some tickets at the banner probably, and that'll be that. But I figured I'd go ahead and do sort of a tour of destruction with Lightning, and I figured the 12 types trials have been pretty power crept by now. So I was thinking I would just go ahead and do all of the 12 types trials with Wondrous Flash Lightning, using other support units and whatnot to back her up. And I figure I'll do it in 3 parts because there are 12 trials, right? So I figure I would do, 4 trials for each. And I'll go ahead and start at the beginning because, the first 4 are incredibly easy. These will all be first turn kills, and then I'll do the next 4: Gloomwing, Belphegor, Cerberus, and Rafflesia, and then I'll end with what are probably the most difficult of the 12 types trials. Catastrophe is probably the most difficult of all 12. Octomammoth, not really all that difficult. And then, yeah, Dark Dragon. Iron Giant's not that hard either, actually. So really just Catastrophe. I'd say the 2 hardest trials out of all 12, probably Catastrophe and Rafflesia. But yeah, we'll get those all knocked out pretty simple. So we'll start with the easy ones, the first turn kills. Archaeoaevis is a bird. Weak to lightning, so of course lightning is going to absolutely thrash this one on turn 1. We're going to do this all missions clear, first turn kill. I'm just going to grab random friends off my list. Honestly, doesn't even matter how they're built. They can be, at this point for the first 4, they could basically just be chain partners. That's all you really need. So my lightning is built like this. I decided not to go too crazy on the build, so I am using the lightning clothes which came from her event. Just 1 piece of clash gear, the Magister's ring for chain cat boost, red hellebore, Zax gloves. They're just high attack accessories. And then yeah, let's see, I should probably put bird killer in here since we're on a bird. It's not really necessary. We're gonna absolutely slaughter this thing. And then, yeah, this is just the vision card I've always kept on my lightning. If you don't have this one, just put the best vision card that you have in that slot, and that's fine. Pretty much the same build in the Brave Shift form. Well, except for the killers. Again, killers don't really matter. She's so overpowered on these first 4, it really doesn't matter. So anytime we can use lightning, we will be, lightning element, we will be using her Brave Shifted LB. All right, otherwise we'll use her normal form LB. Lock is literally just here for the 90% break. So I crowned my lock a long time ago for that 90% defense break. This thing is amazing for trials. Like, any of these 12 types trials. Also for the Grace trials. I'll do the Grace trials as well. At some point, I'll make that part 4, I guess, of my lightning tour of destruction. And yeah, the 90% defense break is crucial. It's definitely worth the 4 crowns because it is AoE. It's got full uptime. Really nice. All right, so definitely invest in that if you have some gold crowns, some master's crowns lying around. Really comes in handy. Your lock does not need to be EX3. He can be EX0. That's perfectly fine. He's literally just there for the break. Sylvie, of course, is going to be on a lot of these teams because she's just an amazing support, especially when lightning element is in play. All right, so I'm just going to go ahead and actually Brave Shifter real quick. Okay, so let's just go ahead and get in here and see how we destroy this thing. So these first 4, I'm literally not even going to change the build of any of these units. So you saw my lightning build, okay? Yep, this is pretty much what it's going to be. Her killers are, you know, at least 200, probably 250 because I've got Muhammad Esper on there. Some of them are 300. Doesn't really matter for these first 4. As long as she's got good attack stat, full LB damage, she should be good to go. My friend here is, you know, pretty wailed out, but it's not going to matter. Like I said, you could honestly just bring a chain partner. She just needs someone to chain the triple bolting strike, but just pick up a random friend. Let's get in there and let's get this thing wiped out. All right. So you see the boss, you know, puts in place a field that lowers lightning resistance because he thinks he's funny. He thinks he's going to hit us with lightning damage, and that's going to, you know, be difficult for us. But if you kill him on the first turn, you never have to worry about it, right? So we'll do Paladin's Offense, Bolt Egg Basket. We'll do I've Got Your Back on my lightning just because mine is, you know, quote unquote built for it. Okay. We'll go ahead and shift both of these. All right, Lock will do his break. Okay, so the boss has, yeah, Wicked Lightning Imperil there. So should be dead in like 2 seconds. Probably by like the 3rd or 4th hit, the boss will probably be dead. So let's just go ahead and do it. Yeah, like massive overkill. Yeah, so Lightning really just needs a chain partner on there. Let's see how much overkill we did. 51 billion damage. I think the boss only has like, I don't know, 5 billion damage. That's like 5 billion HP. We did like an order of magnitude more damage than we needed to. So yeah, the first 3 or 4 trials have been like severely power crept at this point. All right, so let's move on to Stroper. Okay. We're basically just going to take the same team. Okay. Let's just grab another random friend. There's one. All right. Doesn't even matter. I don't even care about the build. Like, literally, it doesn't matter at this point. As long as they are breathing, it will kill this boss on the first turn. All right, so this one does an Earth Imperil field. So we're actually going to go, we're going to do a bit of dual element here. All right, so we'll do Paladin's Offense, Bolt Egg, Gravel Egg. All right, and then again, 90% break. Okay, and then we just shift and LB. Because her Brave Shifted LB is Lightning Elemental, it's still worth it to do, you know, a Lightning Imperil and Amp with Sylvie. Okay, but yeah, we're gonna absolutely demolish this thing. And again, massive overkill. Massive overkill. All right, nicely done, Lightning. All right. Now, you know, those of you that know me know I'm a huge fan of Esther and Sylvie, and you may be wondering, where's Esther? And my theory is that Wondrous Flash Lightning is just Esther cosplaying her favorite Final Fantasy character. So, yeah, Wondrous Flash Lightning is just Esther all dressed up as a Final Fantasy character. Makes sense, right? Now for this one, all right, well, again, I'm just going to grab a random friend. Don't really care. It's going to be a first turn kill no matter who you bring. For this one, I do need to bring someone who can do an auto magic cover. And Cecil works very well for this one because the boss is going to... let me just make sure he's got his... let's see, let's do his... Yeah, gotta have his STMR in there so he auto covers. Because the boss is going to do AoE light magic damage. And since I don't want to bother, gearing the team for light resistance, just bring a magic tank that can auto cover on turn 1. We're still going to kill this thing on turn 1 because it is weak to lightning. So yeah, this is going to be another first turn kill, easy peasy. Not going to change the gear on anybody or anything, and we're going to knock this thing out super easy. All right, let's get in here. All right, there we go. There's the AoE light magic. Cecil like innately has, I think, like 200% light resist or something. So yeah, you don't even really need to build him for it. Okay, Sylvie will just do Paladin's Offense, Bolt Egg Basket, and I've got your back on my lightning. Locke just does the 90% break. You can see this is getting a bit repetitive, huh? But the whole point of this is just to show that, these trials have been severely power crept at this point. And so if you're lagging behind or maybe you're newer to the game, but you did pick up Wondrous Flash Lightning, you can go in and knock out these trials real quickly. They're really great for the killers, for collecting killers and different killer materials. So definitely, definitely don't ignore these if you haven't done them yet. Okay. Especially because now a lot of them are just super easy to just go in and knock it out on the first turn. And you may be wondering why I'm only doing like 4 or 5 units, because quite a lot of these trials have a 5 unit or less mission. So I am going to do all of these as all missions clears. They may, once we get past Death Machine, I think they stop becoming first turn kills after Death Machine. And they usually become like 2-turn kills after that, 2 or 3, depending. Rafflesia takes, I think, like 3 turns. If you want to do it with 5 units only, you could obviously add like an extra damage dealer or an extra killer buffer in that in that 6th slot, and still absolutely murder these things. All right, so Death Machine. So Death Machine is also another easy first turn kill. All right, do I have any more lightnings? Not in that slot. Do I have one over here? That's an OG lightning. Almost tricked me there. There's a 1-star. I do need a 2-star for a first turn because I need that LB up. All right, there we go. Crimson, that'll work. I am going to bring Best Bunny Girl for this one. Best Bunny Girl Esther is going to come in for this one for the stronger lightning apparel and a little bit of machine killer. And yeah, but this one will be another first turn kill, easy peasy. All right. Yeah, once again, we've seen the gear. I'm not changing anything. The gear on Esther, Sylvie, and Locke are irrelevant because it's a first turn kill. So let's just get in there and get it done. All right, so once again, Locke just does his break. All right, Sylvie, Paladin's Offense, Bolt Egg Basket, and I've got your back on my lightning. All right, or in your case, on your lightning, because presumably yours is the one you're actually building for each trial. The friend unit can just be totally random. All right, but if you do have a friend unit that is stronger than yours, then, put the better buff on them, I suppose. All right, True Stormbrand does the higher lightning apparel on everybody. Energizing Bunny for the machine killers, and then just Quantum Storm or something. Doesn't really matter. All right, lightnings are going to shift. Okay. All right, and yeah, we're just going to rock up and kill this thing. Let's do it. There we go. Yeah, man, I remember when Death Machine first came out, and I was like, I took Esther in there. Obviously, I took Esther in there and was like really proud of myself that I killed it in 5 turns when it first came out. Now it's just like, yeah, let's just get in here and kill this thing on the first turn. Power creep is real, man. Power creep is real. I haven't been looking at the damage. Oh my gosh, look at that. Yeah, so my lightning all by herself did enough damage to kill everybody. 51 billion, that's definitely more than enough to kill all everybody on the field. So yeah, so the friend unit really just needs to be there to sort of help chain. And yeah, so there we go. So there's part one and done. Didn't take very long to get through those first 4. I will do part 2 coming up very soon. I'm gonna try and get it done before maintenance. Probably won't get around to part 3 today. That'll probably have to wait until tomorrow for after maintenance. But yeah, I do intend to go through all of the 12 types trials using Wondrous Flash Lightning, and then eventually get through all of the Grace trials as well, because frankly, I've done everything in the game and there's nothing else to do. There's not much coming out this week. There's a few like limited events that are going to be coming out tomorrow. I'll get through those. Probably won't take too long to get through those, and then yeah, I'll kind of finish up the Tour of Destruction with Lightning as well. So stay tuned, guys. Part 2 of Wondrous Flash Lightning's Tour of Destruction coming at you. I'll see you on the other side.